Hello, everyone in the world, YouTube world, simultaneously. Not shy to say that I'm not great with technology, but I'm not going to let that stop me getting helpful. So, I asked a question tonight that I'd like to address. So many for the state. So let's call this Jessica. So Jessica says, you have days where you just can't get enough energy. Answer is every single morning. Hi Angie. Every single morning I have Tim, Wade, Chris, Warren, lots of people. So I take medication. Collagen, then I take medication and I took it, so I'm not going to be on here very long. But what happens this morning is my medicine really tired. I can't stay without. Okay, so without taking reason I would be tired, as I would have bouts of mania, and again, mania are going 110% on every time. Make the going 110% on things all the time, and our bodies are not meant to do that. So then comes euphoria, and then the crash. And so I was medicated, perpetually, sinus infection, um, colds, violent flus. That was my body way. I had no immune fight off what I was trained from all the activity I was doing. So, hey Linda. So, so again, so medicated, Jessica, who have days get enough energy. Medicated, yes. Um, Brenda, Rob, um, because of my medication, but around noon, I'm good. Coffee is a must. I love coffee, but I also it um helps me get out of the, I call it the drug coma. um, but um, hi Nicola. Thank you, Linda. So, but then, as I said, pre-medicated. If you say medication's dumb and doctors don't know what they're talking about, like I did for quite a few 20 years, suffer because I would wake up feeling like I was supposed to rev up and start going, and I would just go, 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 go. And I remember in college being um, so exhausted, so sick. My mom had to help me shower. She had to come down from Chatham to London, help me because I was so weak. That's how serious this. Your brain is telling you go, go, go. And so, secondary question Jessica had was, um, in staying awake so hard. Um, it is not hard for me to stay awake. Well, no, that's not entirely true. I have to say to you, have self awareness, Jessica, of what, again, just so everyone knows, Jessica, for the person's privacy, but I have a window uh, of how long I have energy. That's normal, like a person who's not bipolar. And if I don't, from 12:05, do the stuff I do, um, then I will bottom out, I call it, and I won't be able to do anything. And so, Jessica, yes, I have trouble staying awake after 4 or 5 o'clock p.m. So I have to make the most of the hours, 10 or so, and 5. So, yeah, and what do I do? You asked me. Um, my best suggestion to you, Jessica, is to go to your family. Don't have a psychiatrist. Get a referral. You have a psychiatrist. Then explained the other night that it's a partnership and that you should be keeping a diary of how you're feeling, how you're doing, because maybe there's something that he or she can do to help you. For example, now that I have found the perfect, for now, stabilizer, and I say for now as a side note, I will take medication no matter what it takes years. Um, I value I value my own well-being. So yeah, keep a diary. Because I'm gonna leave you with this. One, think about it. Go to your doctor's appointment. Spend a half an hour to 45 minutes if they're lucky, if they have the time allowed. Not because they're bad people. They just have so really zero information about how the month was, that they're going to be able to give you very best care. Responsibilities on you. You know, my feet are cold. It's my job to put my socks on, not Joe's. Dumb analogy, but you get the drift. And so that's what I would. That's what I would. With diary, just go to your psychiatrist appointment and do a of um record of how the month was, what you're going through. And sometimes just it's like what I just have to accept that I have to capitalize on the time that I am at my best and also radically accept, not judge and why am I not like everybody else. Radically accept 5 o'clock. I can't think. I can't concentrate. I can't do anything productive right now. I'm making silly mistakes. And that's where you got to stop because it's dangerous if you're free or anything job have a disability, then in your work you have to know what you can. Thing I would recommend is uh, your rights if you don't have a disability designation. So there's been a few questions here. I'm gonna back real quick. So someone says, can you describe how you were diagnosed and what your symptoms were that may affect or to your diagnosis? Um, So I finally 6 years ago had a doctor didn't let me fall through the cracks anymore. Um, because I don't look sick. I just didn't get the treatment that I needed. And quite frankly, when my life stopped working for me, I mean, like, I couldn't at all anymore. I couldn't get out of bed. There's no more pretending or faking to get out of bed. Um, Also, Joe said something profound and said, if you're Casey said, doctor told me to stay feel sick, so what what are we going to do to make changes? That's where we approach of a partnership, my doctor, diary, everything. Um so some Jen says health doesn't look something that's silent, definitely any hard to get help. I'm really proud of all of you that are. Thank you for that wisdom, Jen. Um, so I'm just gonna go back. Um, Mood stabilizer that I'm on is, but if something he doesn't mean for you, that's up to you, doctor. So I will this um the, the book called Bipolar Not So Much. Highly recommend it. Answer any questions that you have. My psychiatrist recommend. And so um says in the book on page 8, depression can make it very hard to get out of bed, while while a dawn night later can help, may not be enough. Even the noisiest alarms fall short, especially when the snooze button is hit. Stuttering stems from not being the years. So that will be there. Um, so someone says, call myself a chameleon. I get everything I say and feel. For years I felt this way. Kinds of things right in your journal. Speak it, and when it doesn't work, I sucks. Um, these are amazing questions you're asking. So could you message and another live privacy, but address the but short form in a diary. The diary is to monitor how your medication is affecting and how and helping. So I'm not gonna because I'm having trouble staying awake now, quite frankly. Hey Ellen. Uh so um thank you for listening. I hope this is helpful. So the point of the diary, write out how you feel out and don't the partnership with the doctor. not adding, changing meds all at the same time. One med in the doctor. I don't want to change it at the time. One med for the whole month to your appointment, diary, and every day you write out how you were, what was happening, um, how was your temperament, that sort of thing. So I hope I've answered your question, and everyone have a good. I'm going. Um, Thank you very much, dear. Yes, send me a message, and we'll make great, great things to talk about, and want to normalize it. And I want to tell you that my medication, but that is also something very important. Having enough bipolar depression, also something you want to log on your diary. Much, and one thing, have a getting up and going to bed pattern, schedule. Everything is the absolute best way for someone bipolar. Um, have the best life. So your best life, my best life, schedule, and that's so much, guys. Love you lots, and I'm gonna post this back and rewatch it. Thank you, YouTube family. Have a good night.